I'm an addict for sneakers.
What's good, what's good? Back up in the building, it's your boy DJ Delz, back with a brand new episode here at the Sneaker Addict Show right here. Gonna go through my top 23 Air Jordans of all times, number 23 through 11. If you have not seen my top 10 Air Jordans of all times, I'll put a link in the description box below. This is gonna be 23 through 11, basically a prequel to my top 10 Air Jordans of all times. So let's get right into it. Keep in mind, these can shift. So when I show you my 23rd pick, it could be my 22nd pick next year, or in 6 months from now. My 16th pick could be my number 17th pick in a month, you know what I mean? It's basically me showing my favorites, but when I get to my top 5, that's set in stone. It's like definitely my top 5 favorites of all time, and I kept it GRs, general release shoes. I didn't want to show like Dornbeckers and samples and shoes that people can't really relate to because they were not easy to obtain. So I really wanted to keep this countdown with nothing but GRs, general release shoes that are obtainable and not tough to get, like Dornbeckers and samples like that. So let's get into it. Number 23, it's gonna be a tie. Some people are gonna say it's a cop-out. Me, it's basically me saying, you know what, F it. I am not gonna just keep thinking of which one I like more. Let me just get this video done with. You get to see more shoes. If you love Air Jordans, it's gonna be a great video to watch back. So don't complain about me showing 3 shoes, 2 shoes as a tie. There's gonna be a lot of that on this section of the video from 23 to 11 because it was just really tough figuring out which ones I like more. And I didn't want to miss out and leave any shoes out, so that's why there's going to be a bunch of ties. So first we got, coming at number 23, which is going to be a 3-way tie, the Golden Moment 7, the Golden Moment 6, and the Defining Moments 6. I really can't decide which one I like better when it comes to these two right here. I love them both the same, and I keep trying to figure out which one I like better. So I was like, kind of like, I don't know which one to pick. So then I basically was like, alright, I'll throw these two as a tie. Now I did a pick 1 with these 2 shoes going head to head, and I really love the 6. But when I seen these 2 side by side, I really had a hard time picking which one I liked better. When I did the pick 1 episode with the 6 versus the 7, I really was like, wow, the 7 really looks hot, man. It's really not an easy decision. So I'm gonna make this a 3-way tie. Bam! As you can see here, 3-way tie, the DMP6, the GMP6, and the GMP7. Now my number 22 pick is going to be the Air Jordan 2. Gotta be the Chicago colorway of the Air Jordan 2. Love this shoe. When I was a kid, really young, I was around when this shoe released. I was a young kid. People were wearing this shoe. Me, no, because my parents were not buying this shoe for me. And I didn't even bother asking. I knew that wasn't happening, me getting the shoe, but I love the detail of it. I think this is one of the most slept on shoes ever, and I just think it's an amazing pair of shoes. I think it's really classy. I love this texture right here, this kind of like scale print texture. I love the perforations that go around this full grain leather too. And then on the back, I love this molding piece. It's really unique right there, that molding piece on the back. And this is my number 22 pick, the Air Jordan Chicago 2 right here. Next, we got a 2-way tie. I know, once again, some are gonna say, yo, you're copping out, just pick one or the other. It's not easy. You wanna wait for me to pick one or the other, you're probably gonna wait another 5 to 10 years for this episode. So that's why I have to do this. I have to do some ties here. I do not wanna miss out and not acknowledge shoes that I love and I love wearing. So this is gonna be another tie. First we got the Fire Red 3 and the True Blue 3s. Alright, so we're going to keep it moving. What's going to be next? We've got an OG box right here. This is going to be another tie though. I know I'm only showing you one box right here. 1, 2, 3, bang. Both pairs OGs right here. I really can't decide. I used to really think this was my favorite Air Jordan 12, but once I owned this and started actually wearing this shoe, I was like, you know what? These are so sick on feet. I can't decide though. So this is going to be my number 20 pick. Like it or not, you should like it. I'm showing you 2 shoes instead of 1 as my number 20 pick. So definitely these are sick. Let me get up close so you can see that leather right there. Man, it's so nice, the quality of the OGs. This is metal over here on the OGs. Just like on these, metal on the OGs. So hot, so hot. these I do consider the flu games. I know some heads complain, they say, yo, it's not the flu game. Listen, Michael Jordan wore this shoe, not this shoe, but this model right here, back in '96 when he had the flu. This is the flu game in my opinion. Just wanted to put that out there because I know some heads are going to say, those aren't the flu games. I always hear people say that, these aren't the flu game. And this is going to be my pick right here, the Taxi 12s and the flu game 12s. Alright, so we're going to keep it moving. My next pick, number 19, is going to be the Royal ones right here. Always love this shoe. Looks sick on feet. And there's really not much to say. Black and blue is always a great color, easy to match, especially that black and blue combo. It always helps out when you're trying to rock something in a colorway like this. It just works so nice. I love black and blue kicks, and these are probably one of the greatest black and blue colorways right here on a shoe, the Air Jordan 1. Alright, so here we go. Let's keep it moving. My next pick, I gotta make it a tie for number 18. My next one's gonna be the Bulls 13s. This has always been my number one, but you know, I keep wearing this shoe right here so much, and I just keep saying to myself, man, this shoe is so sick right here. The Flints, whew, fire. Love this shoe. Love this one too. I can't even go there anymore. Like, they both so dope. These are definitely two that I'm just going to keep at number 18. I'm going to keep them side by side because sometimes I like this one more than this one, and then some days I like this one more than this one. So there we go, coming at number 18, the Flints and the Chicago 13s. Ah, man, come on, man. You hear me right now. I messed up typing on my phone right here. I messed up typing when I was numbering down. I put the same number twice. So basically I messed up when I was typing the list. So I'm just going to show all of these right here. These 7s. Now one of them I like more than the rest. And that one is going to be the charcoal 7s. I love this shoe as a kid. When I was a kid, this was one shoe I really wanted a lot as a kid. So this one definitely is a special one to me because when I got it, I was like, man, I remember when I wanted this so badly. I thought the colorway was so sick, and I love that purple and the red. I always remember seeing the bottom of these and being like, man, these shoes are so sick right here. But yeah, this one I like more than the other ones I showed you. This was going to be a 3-way tie, and this really is supposed to represent the hair, which I don't have, but this will do the year of the rabbit 7, very similar to the hair 7. It's kind of how they did it. Represent year of the rabbit, taking the hair to another level, adding some different colors to it, but keeping that look of the hair at the same time. The Bordeaux, love the Bordeaux. Just such a hot shoe, and there's nothing more to it. The colorway is definitely really unique, and that's really the reason why I love the shoe so much. The colorway is so sick, and this one right here is just insane. That silver with the white pops so nice with your blue. Just got that real Olympic look to it, and you gotta love that. I'm an American and I love that. America. So that's my picks right there. Damn, the list got so messed up. Let me try to pick it up where we are here. I'm looking at my phone trying to figure this out. I know that was just kind of like a hot mess right there, but what are you gonna do? So that was 17. Now we're straight now. 16 is gonna be another tie. I used to think this was hotter than this, but I wore a pair of these to the point where they had to go. They were just beat, and I was like, you know what? I keep wearing this pair way more than this pair. I gotta love this shoe more. But then I'm like, nah, the reason why I'm not wearing this as much is because I only have 2 pairs of these. I had like 3 pairs of these, so I was just wearing them like crazy because I know I have backups. So I'm kind of up in the air which one I like better. So I'm just gonna throw them both out there because they're both gray shoes. I like gray shoes. I don't love gray shoes, but if I'm gonna wear a gray shoe, it's gonna be this one or this one, basically. These are like the best gray shoes in my opinion. And lately I've been liking this one more than this one, but usually I say I like this one more. And right now I'm just at a standstill. So coming at number 16 is the Cool Gray 11 and the Cool Gray 9. Coming at number 15 is gonna be the Aqua 8s right here. Love this colorway right here. The shoe's a hot shoe. Not one of my favorite Air Jordan models, but it's definitely a hot shoe, and this colorway is just executed perfectly. This is perfection right here. So this is my number 15 pick right here, the Aqua 8s. And then my number 14 pick is gonna be the Grape 5s. Love this one right here. Whew! So clean, so fresh, just such a dope colorway. That colorway, so fresh, man. It's that Will Smith Fresh Prince of Bel-Air fresh right there. Love them. Definitely one of my favorite Air Jordans right here. Alright, so let's keep it moving. Number 13, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Gonna be a tie with the Black Tongue 5s, the Fire Reds, and the 3M Tongues right here. Chicago colorway. I used to really love this shoe more. I never copped this back in the days, and then when they came out with the countdown pack, I passed on that. I was like, nah, I'm not buying both shoes. I just really wanted the 5 at the time, so I was like, nah, it's not happening. And now that I own this one, I really love this colorway too. So I'm just gonna acknowledge both of them coming at number 13 right here. I got my baby in the building with me. She wants to be on camera. Number 12 pick, Olympic 6s right here. Olympic 6s right here. Olympic 6s. Love this shoe. Ray Allen wore these in the Olympics in 2000, I'm pretty sure. Coming at number 12 right here, the Olympic 6s. And now my 11th pick right here, the Carmine 6. Incredible shoe, incredible colorway. You already know Air Jordan 6. I'm not even gonna give it away. If you know me, you watch the show on the regular, you know how I feel about the Air Jordan 6 right here. But I'm not trying to give away nothing. This is gonna be my number 11 pick right here, the Air Jordan Carmine 6. And that's it. That's it for this episode right here. If you want to see my top 10, I'll put a link in the description box below, and when I connect all 3 videos and make like a shorter version, I will also put a link to that also below. But the split up episodes will be longer. They will have a little more insight on how I feel on some of the shoes right here versus the 45 best in one video. It's going to be a quick run through of all of them. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's a lot of work right here. Man, grabbing all these shoes, putting them back, thinking about which ones I like more. It's a lot of work, but my viewers are worth it, and I wanted to put something really special out there. Just trying to be different. Just trying to put out real great episodes here at the Sneaker Addict Show. So shout out to all the fans. Shout out to all the supporters. Hit the thumbs up button if you love what I'm doing. Check out my blog, thesneakeraddict.com, for your sneaker news. And make sure to follow my Instagram, Team DJ Delz. Don't forget, there'll be links in the description box below to the other episodes, the other sections of this top 45 Air Jordans of all times. And with that said, I'll be back really.
DJ Delz,
TheSneakerAddict.com, you can find me. My Spizza, DJ Delz TV. In Flex we trust, now it's a must. I keep a fresh pair and they never